morning.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Finally. Yeah, this has been a week for us, so we're glad to see Friday come. Welcome. It's November 6th. This is another installation of Inspire Me live on Facebook. I am Debbie, and I own the shop here in Midlothian, just outside of Richmond.
And I'm trying to reconnect.
Did we reconnect?
Okay, hopefully we reconnected. We just got a message like, "Ooh, we're going to reconnect you." So, once again, I'm Erin. And we are, as Debbie said, a yarn store located in Midlothian, just outside the city of Richmond in Central Virginia. And this is our weekly Inspire Me segment where we talk about a particular project or introduce you to a new yarn. Just a quick little segment to kind of get your creative juices flowing in time for the weekend. As always, we want to remind you how you can shop with us. We are open for in-person shopping Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. You do not need an appointment. You can just grab your mask and come on in. We'd love to see you in person. We also, now our new website and new web shop has debuted. So we had been closed for a little while online while we transitioned to a new point of sale system and a new website. We'll talk more about that in a second. But you can now shop online with us in your pajamas from your couch 24/7. We offer free curbside pickup if you are local and $7 flat rate shipping if you are not. You can also, if you're not local or if you are, but you really are trying not to leave your house too terribly much, we do offer still virtual shopping appointments. We run those via Zoom. Good morning, Joyce. We run those on Zoom. It's very successful and easy. You don't have to have an app or anything. It's nice because we can see us. You can see you. You can see us. We can put combos together. And we also do offer private in-person shopping appointments in the mornings before the shop opens to the general public if you would like to come in but avoid crowds. So you can find all that information about how to reserve those appointments on our website, which is danceswithwoolrva.com. Yep. Our new website.
So we are going to, just a quick note, we will have this uploaded to YouTube as soon as it's over for those who do not have Facebook Live. Also, if you haven't gone back yet, we did our first, as if we didn't have enough going on this week with starting a new website and POS system, we decided to go live on YouTube.
For our first podcast episode.
So that's on there. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, go back and watch it. Hit subscribe so you can be notified when they come up. We'll be doing them about once a month. They're little expanded editions of our Inspire Me's where you actually get to see what's on Erin's needles and what's on my needles and what we're getting ready to work on and some things that are inspiring us at the time that we want to, that we have in our queue getting ready to cast on. So take a look at that if you haven't watched already. So our new website news, well, it's there. It was really weird. Tuesday night, I guess I was talking on the phone to the website developer and he says, "When are you ready?" And I said, "Well, let's do it. Let's go live." And sure enough, he just flipped the switch and it went up. Now, that being said, our online shop, we've already had some orders come through. That's working beautifully. If you haven't noticed, you can order, you can even buy gift cards online. We had a couple of those come through. That's been wonderful. So those work in the shop and online. So they're great gifts. So if you're looking for a gift for somebody, grab a gift card. You don't even have to come into the store to get it. You can buy it online, stick it in a birthday card or a greeting card of some sort, and give it to the recipient. But we have that. We are still, you'll see most of, I would say probably 85% of our inventory is up there. It's all in there. We just have to enable it live, and we're trying to get pictures on there before we do that.
Yeah.
So that's
good pictures.
Good pictures. Yeah. We're trying to be really consistent with this one and get really good quality pictures to help you, especially with different colors of yarn.
It's hard.
It is.
Shopping online is hard. That's why a virtual shopping appointment on Zoom sometimes is helpful
works.
if you're trying to put colors together. Little hint.
Now, what we have noticed this week, because this is the first week. Oh, and we have to tell you a funny story. Tuesday, was it Tuesday? Oh, Tuesday we were working in the store on everything. Tuesday afternoon, why we waited till Tuesday afternoon, I do not know. Tuesday afternoon, we tried to run a sale and it didn't go. And we were like, oh no, we're going live.
Our credit card reader didn't like us to begin with.
No. And it was like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? And this is not like we just need to email a receipt. This is like we can't get payment. So it's like we're going live in the morning. So we hopped on with the person who's helping us with all of this on our POS side. And I said, we can't take payments. He was like, you can't take payments? What the heck? I mean, it's like, what do you mean? And then where our desk is up front. And he was saying we needed to plug our credit card reader into our router, which is in the back. As you know, our shop, it's in the back in the office, and we're like, that's not going to work. Well, but we had decided if we couldn't get it going, then Wednesday we would just be running credit cards in the back and bringing them back out. We were going to do anything we could to make it work. But finally, he said, you know what, if you go down to Best Buy and buy this little device, we probably can get this to work tomorrow. So I went down and bought this device, but not the device he told me to buy. I had to pay much more money for it because he didn't have the one in shop that we needed. So I come back with this device, I plugged it in, and thank goodness it worked.
It's all fine.
So it's all fine now. We are up and running. But talk about just your heart palpitations the night before you're ready to go live. I know.
It's great.
But that was just a funny story. Now it's funny. It wasn't funny then. What we're still working on are our classes. They did not come over well.
Yeah.
And that's because we were trying to enable it on a calendar. You'll see a calendar there. I am not liking that, so I'm going to be back to the drawing board about classes. So you may want to call the shop about classes so we can give you some better information. Right now, it's not pristine as far as the way it's showing on our website. So we're going to get that fixed, hopefully in the next day or two. Yeah. But we're working to resolve that.
But yeah, if you have questions or you want to sign up for a class, just give us a call. We can easily do that for you over the phone.
So now while you're here.
This morning we are talking about the Pierre Shawl by Stephen West. So this is a pattern Stephen released, I think, last winter. It's been a while.
Last year, yeah.
Last year. But this is a great DK weight shawl. So I've got mine here. It is a shawl. I've got it just kind of wrapped around the mannequin, but it is a top down crescent, kind of semicircle shaped shawl. It's DK weight, as I said, 4 colors,
cozy.
One skein of each color. It is a very, very simple design. It's just knits and pearls in different patterns. So there's some twisted rib, there's some garter stitch, there's some slip stitches. It's really simple.
And true to Stephen West designs, it's nice, it's drapey, it's cozy. I'm wearing mine. Mine is not 4 distinct colors. Mine has been in the shop. You may recognize it. Let me go this way because we're inverted. This one is a little bit more subtle. This
it's a fade.
This one I did as a fade. Just a little more subtle. And let me take, and I wanted to show you this because notice this is not turning. I mean, I've got this thing. You know how your shawls just sometimes turn. Want to just bring a shout out. Under my shirt, I have the magnet and I have my closure pin. So it is the magnet. It's very powerful. And I'm able to hold it in place with that. So especially with something this heavy, it's nice.
Having that closure, and those closures are up on our website.
They are on the website. So this is what it looks like.
So we can bring it a little bit closer to the camera here. So you can see it's just different. It's knit on big needles to give you a lot of drape. It's just different stitch textures. It's really, really, really nice and simple, but very effective. And it's a beautiful, big, squishy shawl as you're coming into some colder weather. This is a great accessory piece to have.
So you see mine is a fade with 4 very similar colors. I know, I'm sorry about that.
You could also do it all in one color. We've seen some that have been done just all in one color, 4 skeins of one color, and those are very pretty and effective as well. The pattern's written for 4, but there's lots of different play that you can do with this kind of a top-down pattern.
And check your stash. It takes 182 yards of 4 different colors, or if you're doing it all in one color, just do the math.
Yep.
So that's 1 skein of DK weight yarn. So you may have some in stash. Yep. So this one that has been hanging in the shop, we finally have the kits for this. People have been asking me about these colors. They liked the colors of just the tonal fade or the very gradual fade.
So we do finally have these kits. This is on Ancient Art Yarns Nettle Soft. This is a 68% superwash merino, 32% nettles. This is a really interesting yarn. It's got kind of a crispy, well, it's the hand when you're working with it is kind of crisp. It feels a little bit like working with a linen blend, but when you block it, it's got beautiful drape and it's really, really nice and soft.
It is. It's very cozy. It's very soft. It's not scratchy at all.
Not scratchy
You would think
at all.
it might be with the nettle, but
it really truly isn't. So it's neat. It's a very cool yarn to work with. So we do have these kits. How much are these kits going to be?
Oh, these kits are, oh gosh, I put the price, I think they're $105. I should have checked that. Sorry.
So we will have
$105.
we will have these kits. Are they up on the website
Yes,
yet?
they are on the website.
These are on the website, and we will have them in shop today. So if you really like Debbie's Pierre and you want to do it in the same colors, in this kind of very subtle fade, we've got those for you. If you like the look of my shawl and you'd like 4 very distinct colors, I pulled a couple of quick suggestions. Obviously, the pattern kind of is written for hand dyes, and so I pulled a couple. If you like mine, this yarn is not in the shop. It was here like 2 years ago, so just to let you know, that's not here anymore. But something more similar, this is all Neighborhood Fiber Company, Studio DK, and so I've got a very similar kind of color palette, kind of feel, with Charles Center, Rosemont, Holland's Market, and Edgewood. So that's a pretty similar feel to my shawl. I also thought this combination.
I love this combo.
Was
Isn't that pretty?
Hang on, let me
pull
flip it. There we go.
You got it.
Yep. So I thought this combination was really pretty and eye-catching. This is using some of the new, we just got a restock of Neighborhood Fiber Company Studio DK. So some of these colors may not be up on the website just yet. We're working on that. But this one was Charles Center, Alice Gadinsky, Waverly, and Ramblewood. So that's another one.
It really is pretty.
And you could always go something if you wanted like a non-hand dye option. I pulled this from Quaker Hill. This is Quaker Hill Yarns. There we go. Quaker Hill, which is a alpaca wool blend that we just got in the shop not that long ago. It's a really nice heathery kind of colors, and you can't ever go wrong with white, a couple shades of gray, and red. You know, that's always a real classic blend. So this would be a really warm.
And notice how you're
shawl.
topping this bottom here.
Yes.
That's why that red would be so beautiful. Just as
I would
pop.
put that pop on the bottom, either a dark color, your darkest color, or a poppy color on the bottom if you want to do that. So we've got lots of different combinations for you to come and check out. Really like the new look of the website. Thank you so
Christina.
much. We do. We feel like it's much easier to navigate for you and to find things. So we're very happy with it. We're really happy that it's all one system for us and that we're not trying to piecemeal things together.
Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you. So
we have kits are on the site
again,
for the
fade. This kits.
If
these
you want to
kits.
do it as a fade.
Otherwise, we have lots of DK options. Take a look at the website. Come on in. Or always, like I said, you can always book a Zoom appointment with us if you're not local, if you need some help putting together colors, because that's hard to do sometimes when you're looking at a website. We'd be happy to do that for you.
And bring your stash. If you've got a couple colors you have at home and they're DK weight and you think that they would work well for this, bring them in. We'll help you pick out a couple of more colors to go with it.
Yeah,
so always.
absolutely.
We can,
always.
So
What's the pattern? The pattern is called Pierre by Stephen West.
And we'll have all this linked.
Yes, and we will link in the comments below once we're done. We will have the pattern linked and we'll have our website linked. We'll actually put the link directly to the kit that we showed you if you want. So, thank you for having lived our podcast. Thank you. Our Not a Podcast podcast. Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. You're welcome.
All right, everybody. We'll have a great weekend.
Yes,
we hope you get a chance to do a lot of making, and we will see you back here next week for another Inspire Me.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.